Okay, everything should be fine. It's just a little wet. We're good. Eagle Trooper here, and there's Shino, in his house, I believe. You know, I might
In my house.
okay. I might actually see if I can face a magma cube to get that item I was just talking to you about, because if I can get another one of those, that would be very nice for our progress. I mean, we're going to need blaze rods eventually, anyhow. By the way, I kind of accumulated a decent amount of EMC and then ate it. I got like so much I went a little crazy on those heart containers. Since they do have an EMC value, so I just munched them. And now I have like 19 hearts.
Oh.
I don't know what the upper limit is. I think there is one. I'm not 100%. Oh, I heard a guardian. I heard a guardian. They're kind of my first priority because I've been trying to get their drops for a while now. Aha! I just saw the squid death. I know you're close. But yeah, I was gonna kill a magma cube. I might get a guardian. Saw that. Where are you? Aha! I see it. I know where it is. Kind of. I mean, he's in this area. It's like about that way. Okay. Interesting question. How fast is he against something like this? Ha 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 ha. Oh, got him blindsided. Oh, thorns. This is kinda smart. I just know it. Where'd you go? I did not knock you all the way out. I know that. You don't got a drop. Did it? Oh, there you went. Okay, I'm gonna have to hit harder. At least you can block their blast by getting a block in the way. Oh, where did it hit me from? There you are. There's another one? I just saw a beam over my head that's not the one I'm fighting. Oh, guardians. Okay. I have engaged a guardian and I got its drop. I have a piece of prismarine, which is very nice. I saw another beam a moment ago, so I know there's another one nearby. I thought there was. Did it despawn? Or did it swim away? Oh well, either way, now I have a guardian treasure. It's going to serve me quite nicely. I have a transmutation table, by the way, so that's going to help us out pretty well. Especially when you did decide to do some crossover with Project E at some point. So you said your first experience was with the old school, like, equivalent exchange too?
Yep.
Okay, that was back in the day. There's been like a few refinements to it since it went partially open source and went to Project E, because, or at least it's an official carryover. But there's a few little. Oh, I literally saw that materialize right there. And this time I have a bow. Oh, if only I'd been able to get Return to Cinder properly that time. But we haven't been to the Nether yet. I nailed that. Oh, he didn't drop a tear. I totally nailed that one, and he did not drop a tear. I literally saw him show up, and then I gunned him down with a bow. But yeah, as I was saying, they've changed a few things with it. Like, now you can go between fuel and matter a lot easier than you used to. And it also has like a search function now, so you can actually search for what you need. Come on. Molten core. I know these guys drop it too. Either that, or I got it from a loot bag, which I'm getting several of. These guys are fantastic for loot bags, because they turn into so many. It's like, yeah, let's just give you a lot of stuff. I hear yet another one. Maybe I'll finally get that gas tier. Okay, back to the bow use. Too bad it doesn't show up too differently on the map, you know? I can only see where it is. I hear you, Ghast. But yeah, as I was saying, you can go between matter and energy a lot easier now. It has a built-in search function, and you can also click between different pages within the transmutation table so you can keep searching for what you want. So it's a lot easier to find exactly what it is you're after now. The whole locking onto a particular thing still works if you want to, though. Like, you can always put something in and say, hey, I want something with similar value to this. So it has gotten easier to work with. And there is a bit more cross-content than there used to be, because now that Baubles is a thing... Ah, so you got your first bread. Nice. But now that Baubles is a thing, you can use the items of power as accessories. So that is totally a way things work now. And that zombie pigman has an enchanted sword. So I am on patrol for gas and stuff. I think that one... oh, curse. Another one. Oh, that has an odd sound to it.
Oh, there's a guardian here. Right outside my house.
Okay, so that's where the other one went. Okay. If you get a guardian spike or a prismarine crystal, that would be nice. Because kind of need that for my sampler. Oh,
more
man.
mobs this game. And
What?
a creeper blew up.
Oh, gosh. It's a good thing the outside of the houses that you made are indestructible. Unfortunately, the ground underneath it is not. Man, those curse creatures, they drop a lot of bad stuff in their wake, so you kind of gotta be careful.
Maybe someone dropped some stuff and then the creeper blew it up.
Oh! Oh!
Wait, no, this stuff flew away.
Oh, that's bad. Okay.
Got a trench coat.
Ooh, nice. Was it a swank zombie?
It was a baby zombie.
A baby zombie wearing a trench coat. Nice. I see you, Guardian. We want you so much. Where'd he go? No, 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 no. Oh, that I barely dodged that one. There is a hole. Oh, I'm gonna patch that up. Look what you did, Creeper. I'm gonna have to make some dirt just to just because they never leave enough behind, you know? It's like you try filling it in, the hole always has some area lacking. It's just the way it is. You can never win when it comes to creeper holes. They have a distinct look, like you can always tell where there's been a creeper explosion. It's like, yep, it blew up. Yet I can't help myself trying to fix them. At least it looks decently better. Did you get the Guardian? Or is there one still prowling around here? So you got him?
No, my health is low and I don't have any food.
Oh, I have food. I have food. I actually have a pretty good way of get. Oh, I see you now. Oh, I couldn't get out of his range. I was gonna try to get out of his range rather than block it. But I'm gonna get him. Okay, he's distracted by a... He was distracted by a squid for a split moment. Aha, there he is. Oh, we got each other. I'm chasing him down. Oh, that always wigs out the... Oh, sweet, I got both the major drops. So we're good. I'll be able to even see that. But yeah, I have a good source of food. If you make an iron fishing rod, it fishes very well and gives you alternative fish. And the alternative fish you can turn into fish fillets. So I got some food source for you if you'd like some.
I can make my own food.
Okie dokie. I was gonna say, if you just need a bite, I've got a few things. Whew, for a while I thought I saw a baby zombie running at me. Now I know there's a spider running after me, that's a thing. And there's a cyber zombie. Ah! Okay, I'm just gonna run up here, and you guys are gonna stay in the hole. Quick! Good air attack. You just... shoo. Had a zombie issue. Okay, I did counter him, but things were a little awkward. Well, since I'm down here anyhow, this... Is that a dark ore I missed before? Can't let that go to waste. Yoink. Thank you. Oh, I see more. Ugh. Weird time to mine, but whatever. Because dark ore is very useful. I'm definitely going to be teaching you more about how to use Evil Craft, because it's pretty cool as a dark mod. You could use the power of blood and souls a lot. Oh, the irony. Because I made the Necronomicon already, you got it after I did.
Yep.
That happens. Haven't made any real progress on it though otherwise. Just have the Necronomicon and some statues from my exploring around. We only have 2, by the way. So... don't know if that'll be enough or if we need to do more things.
You can get by with 2 of them.
Okay, it'll just take a while. Gotcha. But yeah, you can also kind of go over the lore of that now, since that's kind of one of the early steps, is getting statues. I mean, I found them last time, but we didn't really go completely over that.
Well, it's not a lot of lore bonus statues. They're statues depicting great old ones.
Yeah. And then the energy channeled from them comes from a higher plane of existence. Interesting question. Is that Omethal? Because I think you had a change recently where Omethal doesn't cause issues?
No, it's just since it's Omethal, and there's no reason why anything would cause issues in there.
Okay, so it's just Omethal being Omethal. Whoa!
Yeah.
Didn't have time to react to that one. Well, I'm still alive anyhow, so... I knew I needed to torch this place up more. But yes, Creeper jumped away, kind of reduced the damage. Still put a nice hole in the area. At least I'm in a cave, so it's not going very far. Let's see, I was going to go down here and look for... let me see, I think I have... oh yeah, I was waiting for... I was trying to get those chaos shards, the Perdicio ones. Because I know there was like a deposit down here that I didn't obtain before. And it'd be very, very good if I got it. Because if I did, then it would be very nice to get the whole thing. Oops, need to dig. Ouch. Fell backwards. Distracted by too many good ores. And trying to find some better stuff. Ah, speaking of good ores. Quartz. By the way, in Thaumcraft, another thing that's very important now is getting nether quartz.
Huh.
Yeah, but to solve that problem, he's actually made it where there's an ore for them in the overworld. It's kind of pretty apparent when you see one. Because it does, in fact, look quartzy, so he did a good job with the texture on that one, but hey, it's as an ore. What do you expect? He does fancy texture things. Speaking of Thaumcraft ores, Cinnabar. I see that. Gotcha. Bingo. And I hear another guardian, so I'm assuming you're outside. Either that or I'm under him. One of the two. Oh, this place is just huge and full of good stuff. We have, like, a tremendously, like, innately cool mine under here. I mean, seriously, this place is rich. Like, it's hard to emphasize how rich it really is. Should have got that thingamabob first. Because there's a handy little, tool from Cyclic. It's called the Rod of Elevation. It allows you to literally just go straight up. Like, nearest open platform above you, you just go right towards. So it's really handy for getting out of caves. But I think I needed a gas tier to actually get it, and I didn't get that whenever I launched my attack on those gas. That's kind of why I was after them. Because you need some pretty unusual things to get some of that stuff together. So it's kind of a bit like Reliquary, but with a different random thing. So, I mean, it's a cool mod. It has some really cool stuff. It even has like a uncrafting grinder that lets you undo things. Purple water. I'm directly under that biome. I know where I am. God. Yep. Whoop. Current. Fighting current. Hey, I see fire crystals. Nice. I'll take that. Because I definitely need them. Because if I can get some Ignis, I'm pretty sure that's one I don't have, and then I can officially start with Thaumcraft 6. Because you have to have 3 different crystals. I think I mentioned that before, but it's kind of a weird necessity. Okay, I have room. Okay. Now I'm good. Whew. Because I really, really needed to get a little extra. Just order. I'm gonna have to just collect more of these as I go along, because you need kind of a decent collection to really start. Well, decent, not super heavy. Uh-oh. Those things, I do not know if they can climb or not, so I'm not giving it the chance. Huh. You can get regular caves underneath a overworld nether. That's interesting. I'll leave that deposit so it can grow. Extra light. There is actually a pretty good amount of Tarma root down here. But that's significant is it's something you may need for Ars Magica 2. It's often used in spellcrafting. It's kind of got this involved system for making spells in Ars Magica 2. You have to like make this multi-block structure, you have to offer all sorts of materials and things to it. I thought I got you. Whew. Okay. Quick encounter with a glowstone skeleton. So, we have glowstone. I think I didn't actually analyze it because I ran out last time. Ooh. Okay, I have a couple different types of crystal right there, so I know I'm going to that front. Would you pardon me while I, yeah, do this. Gotcha. Whew. It's a good thing I have a samurai sword. Because that comes in really handy. But I'm underneath the overworld nether biome, so I'm encountering nether enemies while I'm in a cave. That's kind of a new experience. Gonna try to leave some of this nether ore for you so you'll be able to see what it looks like whenever you find it. Because again, it's like a special quartz ore in the overworld. Won't mine everything down here. I got some good stuff. I think I'll be fine. What? Oh, that's where they went. Entropy crystals. Yoink. Got it. Okay. Now we'll be able to start up with Thaumcraft pretty well and... Huh! A glowstone sword. Well, what do you know? Wonder if this breaks out into the... that looks dangerous. Oh boy. But yeah, I've unlocked being able to see like the entries on Abyssal Knight and yep, and Corallium because I got some Corallium gems, so got that kind of handled. Can't jump that high. So we kind of got those entries. Just be with some other stuff that we'll need to collect at some point, right? Because most of the other things are like after you've already started going through the dimensions a bit.
But most of the dimensional things are locked by the dimensions.
Okay, so the rest is whenever we're actually doing some dimensional traveling. Well, this reminds me, speaking of dimensions, have you ever really experienced the ether before?
Is there some instant in like beta 1.7?
Oh, like beta 1.7, not like 1.7.10 or anything?
No, beta 1.7.
Okay, so it's back when it was classic, old school ether. Well,
Yeah.
I've got Ether Legacy in here, and it pretty much preserves that whole classic ether feel. It's kind of a special commission. The guy who made it got special permission from the originals to do it as long as they preserved it as it originally was. So kind of showing where it's been type thing. So interesting story on that. So it really is the Ether's Legacy version. Okay, I'm gonna have to just dig up and emerge. I just know it. Not gonna be any other way to get out of here this time, because I couldn't get my rod first, so I'm just gonna have to go very, very diagonally. And while I'm digging, I might as well make myself some stone torches. because it's getting a bit dark.
I made the other one again. This has already had a the other casting thing.
Oh, that. Yeah.
I made a second casting table when I was gonna make a casting basin, so I just
Well, it's
evened out
okay to
that
have.
one and destroyed the other one.
Well, it's okay to have extra. I mean, they come in handy. It's just, you know, it just means that you didn't necessarily need to use those resources immediately.
Yeah, I just made. Well, I was gonna make a second table. I was gonna make a basin.
Okay, so you're just gonna get the
I don't
casting
know.
basin. I've got my setup is on the top of my roof, in case you hadn't noticed it. So, but mine's I do have one set up now, and it's kind of obvious where it is. I just put it on top of my roof because I thought, yeah, it's a good spot to put it. I mean, not like much is gonna get up there, so. Ugh. But again, at some point it'd be interesting if we get to one of the first world with Essential Craft, because then you'll be able to see another version of a like cosmically blasted wasteland. Yeah, I'll just go up from here and cut through. When in doubt, just go diagonally. Hey, Bluetooth Perez really just showed itself in my face. Okay. A little something from Ars Magica 2. It's one of those things that you kind of need sometimes. But some moment whenever I got a spare book, I got to show you how to start that up. Because it's kind of interesting how you do. There's these pools of stuff called liquid Ethereum, and you basically put a book in an item frame close to one of those pools.
Then it becomes the book.
Yeah, and it kind of has this fancy particle effect and everything, so it looks pretty cool. So it says, yeah, this is officially a magic book, so we're going to do magic effects. Oh. That's one way to emerge. If you're receiving this message, this means that previously there has either been a major session-ending crash. I have been editing a session due to length so that I can divide it into more than one episode and may not have found a natural moment to sign off. Or for some other reason I was not able to sign off properly. Therefore I will give my traditional ending now. Okay, this has been Glitch Reaper. I'll be signing off for now. Hope to hear from you all later, so bye for now, everybody. And because this happens to be right here, I'm just gonna also say, and join the parrot party.